My name is Alexandra Copley. I'm a photographer and a photography professor, and I work with Adobe a lot, actually every day. And the Creative Cloud to me is a lifesaver. So we're going to be going through a few of the smaller web-based apps that are going to support you in all of the other programs that you use in Creative Cloud. Starting with the font series, we're going to go over Adobe Font. We're even going to talk about Adobe Stock, Behance, and Portfolio. So join me and let's have some fun. Let's get started. Hi again and welcome back. We're going to talk about Adobe Portfolio today. Portfolio is a really cool cloud-based program that Adobe has available to you. Creative Cloud users or anyone who would like to join can also join. If you are a Creative Cloud member, it's an extra bonus because you have access to create not only a free online portfolio, but it can also be your website. They have a lot of interactive templates to choose from. It's a really easy interface to get started with. So let's explore what there is available to you in Adobe Portfolio. And you're going to see how easy it is and how quick it is to set up your own online presence just like that. So when you begin to use Adobe Portfolio, you're going to notice that there is a link for it from your Creative Cloud desktop. But it is a cloud-based program, so if you click on your portfolio link, it's going to guide you to a website that is portfolio.adobe.com. And because I went through my Creative Cloud desktop, it does recognize me, but I'll show you what it looks like. If you're logging in for the first time, it will look something like this, where it says get started free. So if you're not logged into your Creative Cloud account, this is what the first page, the landing page, is going to look like. It says overview, photography, examples, resources, and pricing. And then here you can go sign in. So anybody can use the Adobe Portfolio site. You do not have to be a Creative Cloud member. But as I mentioned before, if you are already subscribing to Creative Cloud, in whatever way, either the photography bundle or any other bundle, you have access to free, to use this site for free. That means to post for free. And so that's the really cool part about this, is that you don't have to go out and buy a website separately if you already are a Creative Cloud member. You can just go onto your Adobe Portfolio site, either upload an online portfolio straight from Behance or Lightroom, or create a website even with the templates available, and get started for free, no extra fees. They do provide you with a URL. Your URL can be your name, if that's available, or any other, the name of your business, if that's available. But it will, if you don't want to pay a fee outside of your free service here through Creative Cloud, it will be your name, for example, alexcopley.myportfolio.com. All right, so that would be my website given to me free through this Adobe Portfolio. But let's say that I wanted to change that into a .com or a .net or a .whatever. So they allow you to do that as well, and you can go through them pretty easy process. It takes just a couple of minutes, and you can search for a .com, and if that's available, you can buy it. I think it's between $10 to $12 per year for your .com, and you can add that to your portfolio site. So then it becomes your .com, your website. And I'll show you how to do that once we get inside of Portfolio. So you would just click on this Get Started Free if you weren't signed in, and then you would have this little page come up, says Welcome, and what would you like to create? So you could work within the gallery or a splash page version. So when you're starting out, you probably want to move forward creating a gallery of work. Normally, if you're going to be using Portfolio, you're trying to showcase your work online. So you already have something available, a lot of maybe photographs or illustrations or videos that you really wanted to showcase. So if that were the case, you wanted to choose gallery. Splash page is more of a singular page if you were wanting to guide someone to an external link. So if you wanted to create a splash page to bring attention to a certain project, to a external link, or just to create an event one time, you can use a splash page for that. But it's not the easiest way to showcase your work. So it's up to you. It's really cool. Both of them are cool. I have worked with both of them, and I have found a way to connect the splash page to your online portfolio, and I will show you that later. But if I were starting out as a photographer or as an artist, I would just choose the gallery of work. Why? Because I can easily import my portfolio that's already on Behance or my collections that are already within Lightroom straight away. So I'll just click on that and you can see what happens. So when you click on the gallery option, you get to choose a theme. And there's lots of themes up here for you to choose from. They make it so easy. You can see the names are just below them and what they might look like when you choose your theme. So when you see this cell phone that comes up within the templates, you'll notice that that's just showing you that all of these templates that you make within a portfolio are responsive sites. So they're going to automatically be able to be seen really clearly and easily within your cell phone, your tablet, or any device that you have. So that's a really cool thing that Adobe does for you. Well, let's just scroll down here, and as a photographer, I might choose one of these sites that has the ability that I can see lots of photos, right? Initially. So let's just choose on this one, the Thomas one. So if you have not signed up for Creative Cloud, they will ask you to log in with an Adobe ID. You can create that for free or with any of your emails. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in with my Adobe ID. I've already done that. So I'm going to go over here to my portfolio site. You'll see what it looks like when you already have pages to edit. So I have a couple of sample sites that I already worked with, but I want to create a new site here for you guys. You can see that I have the ability to create up to 5 sites. That's a whole new thing Adobe has added to their portfolio as an option. Used to be just 1 site per person, but now you can create up to 5 sites for free. So isn't that cool? Like if you have a portfolio based just around architecture and architectural photography, you could make a portfolio site just for that. You could guide people to your travel photography work. If that was a separate site you could publish. Isn't that cool? So 5 sites you can add. I'm going to add another one today just so that we can get started. And I'm going to pick, like I talked about, gallery to start. And I'm going to scroll down here to the Thomas template. It takes a moment to load the template. All right. So as the template loads, you can see that they've all automatically brought in my work that is on Behance. So I didn't choose these photographs to be uploaded, but what this does, it interfaces with Behance. So if you have a portfolio on Behance already, any template you choose is just going to automatically import all of those images from Behance. So if you did not want your portfolios automatically imported from Behance, you can go into your integrations tab, click on it, and you can see here that my Behance tab was selected by default. So maybe it's a good thing. Maybe you want all of your portfolio images to come straight over from Behance, and then your portfolio is created for you just like that in a snap. You don't have to do anything else, and you can put it online. But I want to just show you some different things. So let's close this Behance, disable the Behance integration, and say OK. So my projects from Behance are not imported now. And look at that. So now I'm starting from scratch. Now this is the home page that they created for me. This is what the gallery page looked like when I clicked the Thomas template with a lot of images on it, but I don't have any work on here now because I deleted my Behance portfolios. Let's say that I wanted to go ahead and bring in some images from my desktop instead of from Behance. I can click Add a Page. If you add a page, you can click on the actual page, or you can click on Lightroom Album, which is another great integration that's new to Adobe, the Adobe Portfolio platform, is to be able to take images straight from your Lightroom collections and import them as albums. So maybe your work that you're working on isn't in Behance, it's in Lightroom. You can click on your Lightroom, and I'll show you how to do that.